2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And inside the locker room, everyone trying to lock in, get mentally ready for another hard-fought NBA battle. It's always happening in Brooklyn, the Barclays Center, right in the middle of all the action. Good evening and welcome. Glad to have you along for this Tuesday edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hi everyone, this is Brian Anderson at the table along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. Allie, take it away.
BA, we've seen smaller market teams unhappy with how the buyout system has played out as of late. Agents using their leverage to get their clients to a more glamorous situation. Is it truly shifting the balance of power? That's subject to debate, guys, but these concerns aren't going away anytime soon.
Well, we'll see what comes of it, Allie. Thank you. And Grant, no shortage of athleticism on display tonight. Something you'd know a little bit about.
Well, you know, BA, in my younger days, I might have caught a few guys, but maybe we'll see a few highlights tonight, too.
Now the opening lineup for the Los Angeles Clippers. Jackson and George, they're manning the backcourt. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Leonard in at the small forward position. And for Brooklyn, Harris and Durant in as the forwards. Kyrie Irving out there with James Harden. And it's Griffin in at the 5 spot.
Here we go.
It'll be the Nets off the tip. Outside Irving. Driving in. Count that bucket.
So clever on these takes to the rim. Kyrie knows how to navigate and then finish creatively.
Leonard outside. Knocks it loose. Oh, stolen by Harris. And now the Nets on the break. Here's Harden. And Harden with the slam.
That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Joe Harris. That's his first foul. Back to Jackson.
And people have criticized Harden for his defense before, but the truth is he's showing tons of improvement in this area. The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad. Well, a good start here. That's Trey for Trey, and that's Spanish for 3.
I'll tell you, man, Irving can do many things for your ball club. But at the top of the list, he's a tremendous shooter with great range and great confidence.
You know, if you were to hand select a player to take the last shot for you, no one would bat an eye if you chose Kyrie Irving.
Ever since his shot over Steph Curry in 2016, Irving's been a legend, and some of it's his mental approach. People say he marches to the beat of a different drum. That may help him in those big moments.
First quarter, just over a minute played. And the call will be against James Harden. That's his first foul. Jackson outside. And Zubac with the basket on the assist by Jackson. Zubac has gotten his second bucket. Inside. Here's
Wow! What a play!
Yeah, could you add that one to Durant's ongoing highlight reel? Thank you very much.
Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Harden against Jackson. Into the lane. And the dunk by Jackson. Wow!
always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it. Well, due for a miss after 4 of 5 to begin this one.
Leonard against Harden. Pass to Jackson. Fires the three. Kevin Durant with a rebound. For Brooklyn, they've gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. Harris passes to Griffin. Tries again. Oh, Leonard with the block.
And that's what you expect from one of the greatest defenders maybe this league has ever seen. Great play by Kawhi that time.
Drops in the three.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
The drive by Harden. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Zubac finds Jackson. Oh, they get a hand on it. And now the Nets on the break. And then Harden with the jam.
And we've seen Harden improve on defense over the years, turning it into offense like there.
The Clippers trail. Leonard outside. To the paint. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Nice bounce pass. That's just good fundamental basketball.
Here's Griffin. Takes it inside. And Griffin slams it in.
Thank you, Blake. Love to see him get up and just bash it in.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul of the game. Brooklyn making some changes. Claxton, he's checked in for Griffin. Brown comes in for Harris. And it's Mills in for Harden. Leonard gets the bucket.
And Kawhi Leonard's going to take that shot all day long.
On the wing, Durant takes the three. Sinks the tray. Durant's got 5 now.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Patrick Mills. That's his first foul of the game. So the Nets making a switch here. Luwawu-Cabarrot's checked in. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Mann's checked in. Here's Mann. Back to Ibaka. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
And you look at Serge Ibaka's defense. I mean, still solid overall. Not the rim protector, though, that he once was.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Some great drives to the bucket for them tonight.
Another part of the game tonight where they've been effective is to get points in the paint.
So the Nets making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. Kick out to Brown. Here's Claxton. Here's Luwawu-Cabarrot. Here's Mills. Second shot opportunity. And it's blocked by Ibaka.
When it comes to the timing, Serge Ibaka has that in spades. What a great sense for blocking shots.
And that one's good, man. And you know, Grant, with Ibaka on defense, for a while he was one of the best shot blockers in the league.
I mean, he still changes shots, just doesn't block them. He's also more disciplined on leaving his feet. I mean, he can still turn a few shots away every so often.
And the Clippers have possession, following the bucket by the Nets. George, no good.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Outside Johnson. Outside Brown. So Bruce Brown is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Beverly, he's checked in for the Clippers. Outside, Rondo. Ibaka down low. Working on Claxton. Ibaka's shot is off. The Nets with the lead. Here's Mills. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. They'll pin that one on Rajon Rondo.
And Patty's just so aggressive out there on the floor and forces the defense's hand, constantly looking to get either contact or get himself to the free throw line.
And the Clippers making a change here. Kennard's checked in, and he makes both free throws.
And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Beverly against Brown. That shot is off. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Outside, Brown. And again, it's the Nets missing. It's a one-on-one situation. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Well, if you're open, Patrick Beverly is going to do his best to get you the ball.
Pass to Johnson. And he makes it on the layup.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Well, offense is the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Nets. They lead by 5. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And he's one of the game's best closers, but to hear Kyrie Irving tell it, he's got to start too.
Coach just wants me to be aggressive, you know, to set the tone early in the game, and
Grant, when he gets a lather going, Irving can seem like he's got the cheat code.
Yeah, and if I'm the coach, he's got the green light from start to finish. When he gets rolling, it can rub off on everyone else.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. All right, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
So here are the 5 for the Clippers to start the second. Nicholas Batum out there with Serge Ibaka. Then it's Terrence Mann. Then it's Luke Kennard. And it's Beverly in at the point. And Grant, you were a big wing with skill. That type of player very much in demand in today's game.
Well, I mean, today's NBA is all about versatility. Can you get it done offensively and defensively? Players with size and perimeter skills are very much invaluable to their team.
Really a great free throw shooter. It's unfortunate Mills gets to the line infrequently, partly because of the minutes.
Zubac, he's checked in for Ibaka. Now Beverly. Floats one. Oh, and Johnson with a block. And they're on the break. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Kevin Durant comes in for Johnson, and Kyrie Irving is subbed in for Mills. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Well, you want to talk about a super team. Last season, the Brooklyn Nets became the only team in NBA history to boast 6 players who'd made it all NBA over their career. Guys, the roster has changed just a bit, but make no mistake, this team remains loaded in a way we don't see too often.
No question, Allie. Good stuff there. Thanks. Now here's Kennard. Back to Zubac. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Zubac has got 8 points.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
To the wing on the left. Irving, the pass to Griffin. Over Zubac. And Griffin gets it to go. And the Nets lead by 5.
And that's what Griffin does best. They're remarkable how he maintains control and schools the D.
You know, Blake Griffin's NBA career certainly didn't have humble beginnings. I mean, he won the Slam Dunk Contest and Rookie of the Year in his debut season. He really hit the ground running.
Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Beverly. Leonard passes to Jackson. Five to shoot. Zubac. And Durant with the block.
Instinct, timing, length. KD, great D.
Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Here's Kennard. Tries yet again. Doesn't go for him. Ooh, Durant with some nice D. Here's Irving. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Harden's got his 4th assist with that last one. And while Blake Griffin's career certainly got off to a hot start, Grant, he's also managed to remain a dominant force over the years.
No question. He's a guy who can get it done. Points, rebounds, assists, anything you need. He's a great example of an enduring talent.
And the shot goes in. Irving's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, Kyrie just has nasty grips on that basketball. Cuts through the defense that time.
Jackson with it. Now guarded by Harris. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Luke Kennard, just a dangerous shooter out there on the floor, and he can also make some plays, but it's that over 40% from deep that keeps him dangerous.
And with Kennard in his shooting, the only complaint would be the volume.
Well, that might be the case, BA, but he's got to be on the floor more and be used in a more consistent role. So hard to ask a guy to give you more without getting more minutes.
George, he's checked in for the Clippers. Rondo comes in for Jackson.
It is so difficult to guard Harden on the drive. Tremendous finishing at the hoop, but he's also elite at drawing fouls.
And Rondo, here we go. And he gets that one. Rondo, he's gotten his first points in this one.
Now that was a clever adjustment. I mean, that was a tough shot.
Now, showing off a little bit on that one. That's a play when your coach goes, no, no. Okay, good play. Get back on defense.
Here's George. No good, a bit long that time. The Nets have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. And he lobs it up to the rim. And Griffin slams it in.
And Blake Griffin, once again, an opportunity to show us his bounce. A dangerous player when he skies up for the alley-oop.
Guarded by Durant. Pass to George. Now here's Rondo. Shoots from the right block. Kennard can't get it to go.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
That one's off, and now he's 3 for 6. The Clippers trail. And there's the foul. It'll go on Joe Harris. That's his 3rd foul so far.
Yeah, looking up at the scoreboard, guys, that's his 3rd foul, and his coach has to consider now sitting him down.
Ibaka, he's checked in for the Clippers. Here's Leonard. Second chance shot. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
With those long arms and with the high release point, Leonard is practically daring you to foul him.
Batum is checked in for the Clippers. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
You feel like when Kawhi Leonard is on your team, you've got a pretty good chance of winning an NBA championship.
It's Brown on the wing. Nets keep it alive. Claxton. That one no good. Well, Los Angeles shooting 46%, a decent average so far. George with the bucket. You know, you look at the career of Leonard. He's always been a factor for a title run, Brent.
Well, of course, that was the case in San Antonio when he stepped in to become a leader at such an early age. And then his game, it's just perfectly built for the playoffs. He can get anywhere on the floor. He squares up in the mid-range. And, of course, on defense, man, he's tough to deal with.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
And again, it's the Clippers.
Well, going back to his college days, this is one of Leonard's favorite moves, the simple pull-up off the dribble.
Outside Durant. Pass to Claxton. Outside Durant. Clock at 6. And a miss there on the triple.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely. He's such a good free throw shooter. You don't want to foul him unless it's absolutely necessary.
And Paul George just had such a fantastic year on the wing. Maybe a career season for him last year.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
Johnson, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Mills comes in for Irving. Mann, he's checked in for the Clippers. Beverly comes in for Rondo. And they take the lead. George has got 10 points in the game.
No excuse for the defense to let Paul George, a guy that good at scoring the ball, get that close.
And the foul on Patrick Beverly. That's foul number 2 for him. Outside Johnson. Here's Claxton, and they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Second chances are a great measure of what a team is doing in terms of their effort on a nightly basis, and that was some serious effort there.
And that one misses. Beverly for three. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
And becoming more of a staple of his attack offensively, you give Beverly a look from deep, and he'll make it.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The Clippers on top, up 2. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Thanks, guys, alongside Tom.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. A pretty close game for the Clippers throughout the first quarter. They did give up a couple baskets more than they wanted to, and that's a wrap for our halftime show.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Well, you look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he's been everywhere.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Durant and Griffin, the combo out front. James Harden out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Harris in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Durant, it's good. Off the assist from Harden. He has 7.
Not fair of a coach to send out one defender against Kevin Durant, skilled at fighting through whatever challenges the D wants to throw at him.
And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
Zubac with it. Now guarded by Harris. George, his shot is good.
This is what you expect. Paul George can get it going from the perimeter like that.
Here's Durant. Here he goes. And Durant with the big finish.
Oh, my. That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. The Clippers in the lead. George, left side. Oh, denied by Durant. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Durant. Nets on D. Here's George. Again, the Clippers score.
Good, solid start to the half, hitting 3 out of 4.
Here's Irving. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Irving's got 14 points for the game.
And how about that? Coming out to start the half, a perfect 3 of 3.
And Jackson gets double-teamed. George outside. Leonard on the wing. The 3-ball. Rebound Brooklyn. 90 seconds into the second half now. Here's Harden going inside. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. And it's going to be on Ivica Zubac.
And let me throw out one of my favorite James Harden notes. He's the only player in history to score 30 points in a game against all other 29 teams in the league in a single season.
To the middle. And it's slammed in by Zubac. Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
Irving, that's good.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
George with it. Irving picks him up. Jackson outside. Pass to Leonard. Puts it up from 15. Griffin pulls down the board.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Leonard outside to the inside. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
And you love how Kawhi has developed this part of his game, just able to find teammates and rack up assists.
And Kawhi Leonard dipping his toe into free agency. Now, he opted out mostly to sign a longer contract with the Clippers. And in just 2 years, he has shown his value for this franchise. So they felt the same, and both are now linked for the next 4 years.
Jackson with it. Durant covering. And Durant with the block. And he makes it. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Here's Irving. He can't get it to go. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson. The Clippers have gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this third quarter. Leonard can't get it to go.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Los Angeles has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
And of course, Kevin Durant signing a big extension this summer, fresh off a gold medal for the U.S., where he was the most dominant player in the world in Tokyo. And now locked in his next 4 years with the Brooklyn Nets. A great deal for him and a great deal for his squad.
Harden against Beverly. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. James Harden picks one up.
There's something about Beverly. He seems to be one of the point guards who enjoys the physical contact out there, always looking for something.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. For Brooklyn, they've gotten 8 of 9 to fall. Terrific offense so far in this third quarter. Pass to Harris. And it's blocked by Ibaka. For 3, George. And he can't get that one. And it's the Nets taking it the other way.
Yeah, the defense there in chill mode. We all know he can burn them from three-point range.
Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. 13 feet out. Another shot. Batum gets the bucket.
Oh, he'll wear you down with the way he grinds it out on the offensive glass.
Here's Harden. There's the drive, and the shot's good. Harden's got 5 points in the quarter.
I love it. When Harden shoots, he commits. A little contact isn't going to upset his mechanics.
Pass to Batum. And he hits it to tie the game.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
And here's Harris. It's Brown on the wing. Here's Claxton. Harris outside. From behind the arc. Drills it from deep. Harris has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Out of bounds, it'll be the Nets ball. And the Clippers making a change here. Rondo's checked in. Brooklyn's gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Pass to Claxton. Outside Harden. Back to Claxton. Shoots over Ibaka. Here's Harris. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Ibaka's got a rebound number 5 here tonight.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Yep, can be a threat from the mid-range whenever Rondo looks to get it going from there.
And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it. Brooklyn making some changes. Wawu Cabarro, he's checked in for Johnson. And it's Mills in for Harden. Pass to Ibaka. On defense, the Nets. It's a one-point game. No good on the free throw. And the second free throw is good.
He really wanted to capture the lead there, but on the bright side, at least the game is tied.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. For 3, here's Harris. Connects from downtown. Harris has got 6.
And in the second half here, they're shooting a terrific percentage from 3.
Here's Rondo. It's tipped. They get it back. Here's Batum. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Batum's got his third bucket of the night.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
And here's Brown for three. No good.
What a defender Beverly is. He's so active down there. The hands, the feet. He's just a menace.
Kyrie Irving has been on display for Brooklyn. Continued to rack up points in that quarter. His total for the night to 23. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. The Nets with the lead. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the 4th. They've got Terrence Mann, Nicholas Batum out there with Serge Ibaka. And then there's Rajon Rondo. And it's Beverly in at the 2-guard spot. Now here's Rondo. He's closely guarded. To take the lead. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard.
Yeah, when Rondo gets motivated, and we've seen that now for a good stretch, he's as valuable as it gets.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Brooklyn.
They've been penetrating with a certain amount of ease, guys, just as much in this half as the first.
The other thing they've done is had penetrating passes inside, in the interior, plenty of points in the paint.
The Clippers making a switch here. Leonard's checked in. Tremendous momentum building toward those final possessions.
Yeah, with 8 lead changes so far, it feels like this is going to come down to the last shot.
And again, it's the Clippers missing. Well, Brooklyn's shooting an efficient 57% tonight. Mills, no good. Los Angeles has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Oh, good chance here for Beverly. Good, and it's Rondo who picks up the assist. Rondo, he's got 3 assists in the game. Durant, the pass to Brown. Back to Durant. From deep, from beyond the arc, and then some. Durant's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, that equals his 3-point total from the first half. He had 1 before the break, and that's his first 3 of this half.
Rondo, up and in on the layup.
Cutting into this lead. They're well within striking distance.
Yeah, just much sharper out there. You can see guys getting in tune. It's not about playing harder. Sometimes it's just about playing smarter.
Pass to Brown. Hey, expanding his range. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Time called here. The Clippers decide to talk it over. Irving's checked in for Brooklyn. And a new group getting ready for the Clippers.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Tyronn Lue address the team. He told his team, quote, "We can do this. This is why we put in the work. This is the moment the work pays off." He's coaching them up for a victory.
Oh, denied by Durant.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
Jackson outside. And he lobs it up top. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Outside Irving from deep 3-point range. The offensive rebound.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Jackson finds some space. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. Leonard's got his 3rd assist of the night. Irving with it, and it's Leonard picking him up. Cash, Mills with the bucket.
And those assist numbers have always been there for Kyrie, spotting an open teammate that time.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Patrick Mills. That's his 3rd foul so far. Paul George, he's checked in for Kennard. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Leonard against Terrace. Looking to get back on track. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
And Kawhi rising up and bringing that one down.
Outside Durant. for three. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
Well, the D has done a very poor job at contesting him from outside, guys. He's tearing into them right now, and they cannot stop him.
Down low. Here's Leonard, and he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Oh, you could see it from the moment he caught the ball. Leonard looking to rise to the occasion, making the big shot to help the team out.
Durant, the pass to Griffin. Chalk up 2 there.
Man, that's why they turned to Blake Griffin. Calm, cool, collected, and his team needed that one.
Now here's Jackson. He's guarded by Mills. Pass to Leonard. Again, the Clippers score.
No trouble converting that. Great look.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. Let's take a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Reggie Jackson.
You just simply can't measure how valuable he's been to them tonight. Using his head, great shooting percentage, not taking any bad shots. Wow, that led to a pretty spectacular game.
Harden, he's checked in for Mills. Here's Griffin. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Griffin's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Blake Griffin right now working the inside game and has the skills to take you to school.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Joe Harris. That's his 4th foul of the contest. There's 1:54 left in the game. Here's George. And the Clippers again with a bucket.
Go ahead and lead him, Paul George. Stepping up, a huge shot at this moment in the game.
Irving, the pass to Harden to the inside. And Griffin gets it to go. And the Nets lead by 2.
Smart play call to get him something at the rim.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
Harris against Leonard. Kicks it to George. 3-pointer. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
He wants the ball, has a flair for the dramatic, unfazed in big situations.
Durant, the pass to Griffin. Outside for Irving. For 3, Durant. Pure from 3-point range. Durant's got 20 points.
Well, anyone questioning Durant's killer instinct can stop right now. Wow.
Here's Jackson. Pass to Zubac. And how about that? 8 for 9 now.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Griffin. Yes!
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Leonard against Harris. He connects! A huge shot to tie it up.
And as a defender, you are left somewhat helpless to stop that. Leonard with too many moves in his arsenal and a flood of ice water in his veins.
So the first one drops, and that gives him a lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 2-point ball game.
Making them when it matters most. Those trips to the line can build some confidence.
Harris passes to Griffin. It falls! And he's tied it up! What a shot!
Oh, Griffin with a huge feel for those moments. Easy to see why he wants the ball in his hands.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. There's 38 seconds left in the 4th. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 2-point ball game.
And just incredible confidence at the free throw line. That is how you win close games.
For 3, Durant. And nails the tray.
He's done so much damage from beyond the arc, and he's still hitting those big shots.
Game is on the line. He wants the ball. No one on D stepped up to stop him.
The Clippers call timeout. They're down by 1. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Ibaka, he's checked in for the Clippers. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. To the middle. Oh, he got it! He got it!
Yeah, big moment there, and Ibaka unfazed.
"19 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Here's Durant. It's in!
Ooh, a clutch bucket. A defensive stop now could be all it takes to clinch the win.
Leonard outside. They could win it. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot attempt falls offline. So it's a narrow victory for the Nets, pulling it out for the W. What a performance they had here at home today.
I'll tell you what, these are the ones that are so nice to win and so tough to lose. I love being on the edge of my seat, never knowing what would happen next.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
James, when a game gets close down the stretch like this one did, talk about the mentality this team has to have.
Time to lock in, time to lock in and get stops when we need to. I always got trust in my guys to make the big plays, make the big shots, and we move on.
The trust paid off. Thanks, James.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brent Baring, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. We'll see you next time.